These are Garcia's first hobbling steps into the United States.
Es una experiencia muy espectacular, ya que muchos sueñan con venir aquí a este país ya para lograr sus sueños, sus metas.
He's an active TikTok and YouTuber who took part in the 2018 student protests against the Nicaraguan government. He recorded this song, a tribute to his friend he says was killed by government security services.
Escúchame, hermano, tú siempre vivirás y en nuestros corazones tú siempre ahí estarás.
Afterwards, he says he became a target himself. We've agreed not to use his real name.
Por esa música me comenzaron a llegar amenazas de parte del gobierno que me iban a secuestrar, que me iban a torturar, que me iban a causar daño a mí, ni tanto a mí, también a mi familia. Llegaron una noche a mi casa a tirar balas. ¿Y cuál fue mi motivo? Que yo tuve que salir huyendo del país.
He fled Nicaragua at age 18, traveling thousands of miles over land to Tijuana, then arriving there in September of 2019. Frightened by the violence in the border city, Garcia made an asylum claim in the U.S. Before January 2019, asylum seekers like Garcia were usually allowed to wait in the U.S. for a hearing with an immigration judge. But because of the Trump administration's migrant protection protocol, known as the Remain in Mexico policy, he was forced to wait in Mexico for his hearing, making TikToks from the streets of an unfamiliar city.
Lo que pasó en Tijuana, hubieron muchos problemas, muchas dificultades, muchas amenazas, a veces pasaba hasta hambre. Créame que sí, hay muchas personas en Tijuana con mi situación.
When he broke his foot in a traffic accident, Garcia's U.S.-based lawyer was able to get him across the border while his case is processed. He will soon be joined by many others. There are tens of thousands of people on the other side of that fence in Mexico who've been forced to remain there for months due to a Trump-era policy. Now they're hoping a new administration presents a new opportunity to process their asylum claims. That opportunity may now be a reality.
Beginning on February 19th, the Department of Homeland Security will take steps to begin processing individuals who, under the previous administration, had been forced to remain in Mexico under the Migrant Protection Protocol.
The plan is to immediately start processing 300 MPP cases a day at 2 ports of entry. The White House says there are around 25,000 active MPP cases. They say the program will expand to other entry points once it's up and running. Key to all of this, organizations like Jewish Family Service in San Diego.
We had a baby born 2 days ago, so I'm trying to look for some warm clothes for a newborn.
They meet migrants south of the border, make sure they cross safely, and place them in hotels for quarantine before sending them to their final destination in the U.S., usually with family. Some of these migrants do attempt to enter the country unlawfully, but legally they can still make an asylum claim, even if they're inside the U.S.
Their snack bag contains a protein bar, their fruit, some water. That's like their overall kit they get at the beginning. Say that in 5 days they want to request more, they can request whatever else they need.
Organizations like this one say they've already seen an uptick in asylum seekers being allowed into the U.S.
We served about 144 individuals in the entire month of January. And in February, that number was 179. So we've already surpassed all of January.
Eitan Peled is a border advocate with Jewish Family Service.
When we're forcing people to wait in Mexico, we're forcing them to wait in some of the most dangerous cities in Mexico. Tijuana, one of the homicide capitals of the country.
The new policy will only address a small part of the big problem on the border. Customs and Border Protection told us that since April, they've seen a steady increase in migrants showing up at the southwest border, attempting to cross illegally or being turned away at ports of entry.
When you talk to these families, do you get the sense that they perceive that the Biden administration will be more welcoming to them? And is that driving more people to come across the border?
The reality is that the push factors that are forcing people out of their homes have not changed since January 20th. So, and I think those are the key driving factors that are forcing people to want to seek asylum. On top of that, we've just had a set of hurricanes in Central America that are really driving it forth. And I think that is a stronger factor that's what's forcing people to go.
How are you anticipating the policy that's coming down from this administration could impact your work at Jewish Family Service of San Diego?
It's impacted it pretty drastically. I mean, the numbers are going much, much higher, and we hope to get the resources necessary in order to work with those individuals, but we are really, really excited about it.
Garcia is also really excited.
Y siento que van a haber buenos cambios para este nuevo gobierno, para las personas que realmente sí necesitan el apoyo del gobierno de Estados Unidos para poder entrar acá.
He recently posted this update, adding this about his long journey. I never gave up.
Mi momento se acerca, ya lo presentí. Papá Dios me va a cumplir todo lo que...
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.